We took him out so fast. Oh, great. The forest. That is Saber Leomon. Hello, controller? Would you like to work? There we go. I don't know why it was not working. That was weird. Give me this. Alright, Saber Leomon. You slapped. Oh, and a Pumpkinmon. And I'll swap you out. If you noticed, I kind of wanted to keep him the whole time, regardless of whether or not he was functional against the enemies. I like my Dynasmon, and he didn't get an X antibody for me to try out. And that makes me sad. That is such a good skill! Blow up. What about the other Saber Leomon? Gun is ready. Hang on. Ah. Alright, it's Cthulhu time. The fact that it can apply immobilization and defense down. You're so good. Ancient Wisemon is so good. Like, even on higher difficulties, that's amazing. I don't plan on playing on hard difficulties, but if I were to, I would absolutely consider him for the lineup, because that's just... like, skills that just do damage are literally a dime a dozen. But skills that do all of that at once, fantastic. And now Cthulhu time. This move also looks just so good. Hit him again. Put him to sleep and then he got blasted. Also, they put Jewel Beamons here, even though the Bancho Leomon, not Bancho Leomon, Bancho Stingmon was in the previous one. Also Bancho Leomon with Saber Leomon here. All they need now is to give me, what is it? Mamemon and Lilymon, and then it's like, oh, I'll get all the Banchos in the next DLC, it looks like. Excellent. Now we can move on. Oh, give me that.
Yes.
We're good. We're good. That was quick. There's Gallantmon and all four Spheedramon. Are you gonna be good boys? Are you gonna be like... Yeah, they don't want to fight. They're from the faction that we like. The anti-genocide faction. Those guys are also... So they fought Slayerdramons who weren't X-antibody carriers, but these three are X-antibody carriers. I wonder if we'll address that.
Yamero! 同族で戦い合って何になる?
そうだ! 僕たちは X 抗体がないデジモンも救いたい!
Yeah, but these guys do have X antibodies.
さっきとは状況が違う。戦いを止めるように訴えているようです。
そのせいで防戦一方のようだが。
僕らも力を貸そう。
Is Omegamon gonna sit this one out? No, we just don't get them on the team, do we? Unfortunate. This new battle theme? Have we had this battle theme before? I feel like I remember it. Like, there are so many good battle themes, it's crazy. Do I just use Testament? Oh, they're tanky. Rider versus Rider, go! Ow. You know what? You may be counter time. Oh, you're doing an AoE, and he's gonna be effective. Oh, that was not as strong as I would have liked. All right, do your thing. He's fine. Oh, you didn't target the right guys. I hit it early. Misfortune. You're gonna take out one of them, aren't you? Yep. You know what? No, because the other one is still too strong. Nope. Nope. Alright, never mind. We did nothing this turn. Oh, really? This one. Actually, this one. That's literally Vegeta's final explosion in animation too, isn't it? Are you alright? I do hope you're not injured. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be the case. They were being so pacifistic. If we fight them, then they'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you hurting them? We're gonna manage to oppose both of them somehow. Why did you harm them? Was it because of your prejudice toward them? They were attacking people, therefore we defended. That's the basic of it. Even Dorumon's like, I saw this stupidity coming. I was afraid of this. Afraid of what? These are Digimon who oppose the X program. Frankly, it is hard to imagine there are many in favor of a program that threatens to render our kind extinct. It is not only the X program that we oppose. We are against any form of violence between Digimon rooted in prejudice. Well, lucky for you, no prejudice there because they're X antibody carriers. They are natural carriers. There's no worry for prejudice against non-X antibody Digimon in this fight. So, how is your thinking any different from that of Omegamon and Dorumon here? I had to correct myself. They seem to believe something needs to be done about the X program, too. No, the two of them are merely cowards. How dare you, sir? Hey, who are you calling a coward? You have the X antibody, which means you lived through that tragedy. It's your duty as a survivor to end the program. Well, we can't do that here. There's nothing to hesitate for. What would you have me call that besides cowardice? How do you propose we stop it? Because we don't know. Though I hardly wished for it, the truth is that the X program is resolving the resource crisis. Oh, you're being the weird moderate? It's not something you want to say in this moment, though. Carefully observing the current situation may ultimately lead to the least loss of life. We must think before we act. We do not have time for such deliberate consideration, rather. How many Digimon do you think have died while you sat around? We wish to save all Digimon, which is why we must seize this opportunity. Yes, we shall defeat that Digimon, Parallelmon, and use their power to accomplish our goals. No, that's explicitly bad. Do not ever harness the power of evil like that. It is bad for everybody. I now see why there are three parties. There's for X program, there's against X program, and there's the intermediate party here, with Alpha and Omega trying to figure out what's going on. Well, there they go. I have to say, they were as stubborn as ever. It isn't hard to understand their line of thinking. It's the instinct of every living being to try and fend off a threat. Even without a concrete effective solution, and no matter how low the odds, there's the urge to keep fighting. It isn't logical at all, but feelings never are. It almost sounds like you're talking about you and me, although the threat we face is different. By the way, what do they mean about using Parallelon's power to accomplish their goals? I don't know, and that's what scares me. That is as much a mystery to me as it is to you. I suggest we track them down again and ask them, if they're willing to speak. We will all need to work together if we hope to return home. This guy still knocked out over here? Oh no, they're gone at this point. Okay, so no one is willing to talk and everyone is willing to be extremely stupid. This is fantastic for saving the world. Oh, hi guys. Don't make me choose.
X プログラムの肯定派と否定派が出会ってしまったか。
淘汰は自然の摂理。X プログラムは神が与えた試練。我々に進化を促すため。
X 抗体は決して神の導きではない。ただのプログラムに過ぎない。
自分たちが選ばれた存在だなんて思い上がりも甚だしいな。
I mean, that's true. They're extremely arrogant, which is kind of off-putting.
これ以上の話し合いは無駄なようです。
もうまた喧嘩して。
みんな、ここは別の世界なのだ。まずは元の世界に戻るために協力しないか。
もう分かってるでしょ。協力なんてできない。
僕は僕の信じることをやる。ただお互い結論は同じみたいだけどね。
パラレルモンの力を利用すれば全てが解決する。
早い者勝ちというわけですね。
I like how there's a Vmon on either side. Magnamon is on one side, All-Force Veedramon is on the other. They could have easily had, like, 2 Dragon Knights versus 2 Vmons, but they split them down the middle.
先にパラレルモンを倒した方が望むものを得られる。
それはどういう意味だ。そもそもそんな簡単な相手ではない。みんなの力を合わせねば。
I mean, I feel like either All-Force Veedramon X or Magnamon X could take him on, considering their history.
腰抜けは黙っているのだな。
Rude?
ちょうど扉は2つある。同じ道を進む理由はないでしょ。
Why does one door look evil? The other one looks plain.
異論はありません。ここからは競争相手ということですね。
こんな状況なのになんで協力できないんだ。
That's so funny.
何がおかしいんですか。
Precisely.
青い、青すぎる。彼らは自分たちの信じる正義が正しいと思い込んでいる。そして真理は一つであると。正義と正義がぶつかって幾多の争いが起きてきた。ここでも歴史が繰り返されている。デジモンの世界も人間のそれと変わらないな。実に興味深い。
私たちとしては彼らに結束を呼びかけないと。そうでなければ。多分パラレルモンも倒せないし、そうなると元の世界へも戻れない。 彼らを追いかけなきゃ。
X プログラム肯定派の入ったデジタルなドア、 X プログラム否定派の入った木製ドア、どちらから進むべきか。
I finally get to take control in this room? I'm gonna save. Alright, the upside down room. I mean, if it's one of the two, I'm going with my boy Gallantmon. That door is big. I mean, I guess the Digimon are meant to fit through it, but I didn't expect the door to actually be this big until I ran up to it. I wonder if we're supposed to go through both, or we're actually making a choice here. Oh. Also, we haven't found... Hey, Mamemon. It's not the regular Mamemon, but it's a mom... They're everywhere. Oh. Nice plot there. Let me go around. Oh, that catch my mom went down. Is that a Justimon? Do it. Rider versus Rider. I win. Metal Mamemon. Having Metal Mamemon and Justimon next to each other is really fun. Because I feel like Metal Mamemon could evolve to Justimon. Like, Metal Mamemon becomes the head and then he grows the rest of the body. It's a little weird now that I said it out loud, but... I feel like that could be a natural evolution that works. I like it. Don't testament him. Doria! He didn't die. Doria! That's a big Mamemon. And a Rust Tyrannomon? Hello? Huh. Can I get a Blitzarm? Yeah! Blitzarm was not the way to go. You resist electricity. Why are you weird? No one resists electricity. What are you doing? Why are you confused? Stop that. Oh, nice shot. Oh. Well, might as well see it. When did it go up to 5 times? When did I flick the stick? He just rolls over and he has Mame on the bottom of his shoe. I don't suppose these open for items. Doesn't look like it. Catch this. Catch these hands. Tankdramon, what are you doing here? Why are each of these ones different? You are what you're interested in. Give me a Blitzarm. That's an XL arm. It was good enough anyway. Not a singular regular Mamemon. It was literally all the other Mamemon. Blitzarm me. Actually, don't Blitzarm. We don't want that. XL arm is fine. I forgot he resists it. Now we're good. There's one more item here, yeah? Alright, now we plot. Oh, flashback. So, they haven't found Kuroi either. That's right, sir. I'm afraid we've lost many of our old comrades. Some were caught up in the explosion over the government building. Others died because of anomalous phenomena. Have we seen this one already? Is this the same as the other from the first timeline? There are also lots of people who are still unaccounted for. But there's one thing we can say for certain. Every one of them was doing all they could to accomplish their mission. We've seen this scene before. But like from the other side. So I can't just sit around doing nothing. Dr. Simmons and I are returning to anomalous affairs. Yeah! Are you from the same timeline? As the Kudemis? The public safety office is barely even functional anymore, but somebody has to do something. Mr. Kudemi, no. Captain Kudemi. What are you going to do? Was it actually not 3 separate timelines? Was it just one alternate timeline for the other world here? I'm going to fight. I'm going to face down our foes, however terrifying the enemy Digimon may be. Now I'm confused. Or is it just the same event happening in another parallel world? You would fight Digimon? Well, that's not fair. They attacked. I won't deny what I've done. I've taken up arms against Digimon many times now, so that we humans might survive. Yeah, Asuna, present it like this. Digimon to humans are like the X program to you guys. Hate me if you will. You have every right. Honestly, Asuna, did you have to put that so bluntly? I mean, it's the truth. Though I suppose that is rather in character of you. Still, I haven't given up. Given up? On what? Oh, there's a door. Coexistence. You would speak of such a thing. You, who have taken up arms against Digimon? How absurd. It's really not that absurd. It's rather normal. In truth, you are every bit as self-censored as those other cowards. How are you this single-minded? How are you trying so hard to be lawful stupid? Calm down. Oh, wait, he paused. He's also literally like T-posing floating, or A-posing floating away. There was no movement. That was weird. Why did it respawn everybody? Why are you back already? I hit the wrong button! I didn't hit right. Oh well. Someone finish him off. Not. That would have finished. That wouldn't have done anything. Nice. That worked out. All according to Keikaku. God, that's such an old meme. I can't help it though. It's an oldie but a goldie. What's up? Yes. I want to see big numbers. Oh, another one of these. Parallel Mon. This is the same scene again from the first DLC. That's right, sir. There are hostile Digimon we haven't been able to get much of a handle on so far. Dr. Simmons has a theory that they can travel freely through space-time. I see. Then we'll need to take action as soon as possible. Man, just the thought of traveling through space-time gets my head spinning. Makes me wonder what's even real anymore. Do you remember what you said to me back when I was still new to public safety? I signed up because I wanted to do what was right. But once I got within the bounds of the organization, I started to question what the right thing to do really was. I wasn't even sure if it was humanity that we should be protecting anymore. I was lost, I was worried, and I couldn't see my way through. But you noticed that, and decided to encourage me. Actually, this is new. You told me that I was exactly right kind of person to work in public safety. That none are more trustworthy than those who question what is right. That nothing is more terrifying than an arbitrary sense of justice. Hey! Topical. That some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon, such as always questioning what is just. And that as such, to have doubts about these things is its own kind of skill. If it weren't for those very words, I wouldn't be standing here today, continuing to question what is right. And the other's gonna have to think about that now. What is right? Some things matter more than using righteousness as a weapon. What is it? Please evolve. Just one stage is fine. I'm sorry, it's nothing. Never mind. Or are you just gonna evolve straight to Alphamon when we get to the end? One stage up would be nice though. Raptordramon is cool. I'm assuming Raptordramon and not Dorugamon. One shot. One shot. We got nothing. We got something. Yes. Aha. Turns out, it works out. Like, this singular Rapidmon feels so confusing to be here. Like, the others all appear more than once, and then Rapidmon's just, like, hanging out. He thinks he's part of the party. He's really using that alt delete more often, which is great, but it's not that effective. Oh yeah, fun fact. When it's at fast speeds, you can't see it. But when he pulls out the gray sword, it has alt delete written in Digimoji. Where are we going anyway? Oh, there? I had to turn around? Are you kidding me? Leave me alone. Did I see this earlier too? Is this reused dialogue? I don't remember. That's new.
あれは時空転移の基礎理論につながる可能性があった。
Are we looking for Kuga? Is that it?
彼の動機はわからないが、せっかくこの状況を打開できる切り札になり得たのに。
She did mention that there was an extra idiot running around. That's probably Kuga.
This これは私たちがここに来る直前の記憶。この後久我君を追いかけてようやく見つけたところにパラレルモンが現れた。おそらく久我君もここに飛ばされているだろう。
Oh, you're listening.
パラレルモンの研究データ。時空転移。それはい いいことを聞いたぞ。
I do not think it likely we will find anything else. We should return to the previous room with the 2 doors. Okay. You didn't even have the alert. How rude. Extra rude. Perish. That's not gonna kill him. I'm gonna end up killing Remu. Let's not do that. That's a little damage. He needs to be doing like 10 times the damage. You do too. Okay, maybe 10 times is a bit much, but you know, he needs to be doing more damage. Hey, Metal Mamamon. I do love Metal Mamamon. He's great. Alright, through the Digidor next. Let's see what the, well, not evil, but the... What's the genocide crew up to? Akihabara? I know this place. It's Akihabara. So, we're in our world. It looks more like Akashic debris has appeared before you. A different space must be fragmenting this time. Now this is a lovely part. And that one, just gorgeous. Oh, ew, no, bad part. No, thank you. I need to make that device a reality, or Digimon, phase electron life forms, will prove a threat to humanity. I want my Dr. Simmons to be like, is that what I look like when I do this? I'm so cringe. Digimon, a threat? Do Digimon attack humans in your world? Sometimes. Only on Wednesdays. The sad truth is, a certain number of Digimon simply cause trouble. If it were only the chosen, this would not happen. You're putting the cart before the horse, huh? Well, clearly they're not good if they weren't chosen. Therefore, if they're chosen, they're automatically good. No. There's plenty of ex-antibody Digimon who probably would not be very good. Like, Gaiomon. He exists to fight. And he's ex-antibody. Overpopulation is at the root of all this. Though it pains me to say it, the process of selection must continue. Does it pain you, though? Their conversation didn't sound very funny to me. Oh no, not funny at all. They were being completely logical. Everything they said fits together perfectly. Maybe a little too perfectly. They seem drunk on their own logic. Perhaps that's why they consider themselves chosen. Yeah, exactly. If you ask me, I'd say that conversation of theirs was overly logical. There was no joy in it. And that's a problem? Yes. When you remove the heart, cold calculation is cold. Of course. Without the spark of hope, something to make the heart leap, their claim of an evolutionary step forward is a sham. We need to tell them that, which is just another reason we should keep going after them. Oh my, this is new. This is a model of some place I've been before, but they removed the textures and replaced this. What is this zone? Because there's no way they made a completely new, like, texture map. This is reused from something. I just don't know what. This is a strange place you find yourself in.
Mina!
Is it possible that the natural laws of this world are beginning to collapse? Is this the result, or perhaps a sign of things to come? This is like a scene from primitive times. Like, this is absolutely a reused map. I just don't know from what. Is this from the forest? Chaos itself is Parallelmon's territory. I imagine they seek to expand even further. Could you send it all in one message instead of 12? Seizing a powerful being from another dimension would surely become a distortion in and of itself. The mere act of bringing together two beings who are never destined to meet can cause a breakdown in reason, which is music to Parallelmon's ears, I would imagine. It is possible that in some other future where order has collapsed, scenes such as this litter the landscape. Existence itself becomes a mere speck of space-time, and its bare framework is exposed. I feel like this is a texture in the Gear Forest. And they just made this to be like, we made something different. This is very different from the lab. Do we fight you again? Something about this place seems familiar. Would you not agree, Omegamon? There is a certain aspect of this world that resembles our own. The tension in the air is reminiscent of that following the conflict that broke out regarding the X program. I'm curious, could you describe for me, in concrete terms, how exactly the X program works? It lodges itself within a Digimon, then ultimately deletes it from existence. That really doesn't help me understand. The only way to escape its effects is to possess the X antibody, which is... You there! Hand over your X antibodies. I don't think that works. I don't think there's a Lydramon X. There might be a Sakuyamon X. Or, there is absolutely a Sakuyamon X. I don't know if there's a Kuzuhamon X. And, Beowulfmon, I think you're just screwed too. As far as I know, there's no Beowulfmon X. Kuzuhamon is possibly the only one who could benefit, and only if she's a Sakuyamon. I don't think there's a Kuzuhamon X. That's it, Sakuyamon X. I would not mind getting a 3D model of that in this game. Her art is a little difficult to understand, and I wish to understand it for research reasons. Since possessing the X antibody is a matter of life and death, there are many who try and take it by force. These Digimon were likely sent here by Parallelmon as well. Is it the same Sakuyamon as before? Beware, they are on the attack. Well, they can attack all they want, but I'm gonna hit them. I'm gonna hit them a lot. Huh, I should have parried. Oh, you actually can't help here. That's crazy. Fulu. Crush them. Let's set up the parry. See how that goes. Oh, you made a choice. One's gonna go down. Oh, and they both got immobilized. Yeah, that's right. You sit there and take it. Let's just go for what we can. Took him out. into the mirror dimension with you. Well, now what? We're sorry. It was wrong of us to attack you. I mean, you're trying to survive. It makes sense. Just, violence doesn't usually work in everyone's favor. We won't try to steal them anymore, so please, just let us keep our antibodies. Right. As I mentioned before, the antibodies exist. It just, if you have enough of them, you mutate. But these guys probably won't ever mutate. They just have enough to survive. But they're desperate for the resources. It seems their X-antibodies are extrinsic rather than intrinsic. Yes, so are yours. You're just mutated. You're still not a producer. Extrinsic. So there are different types of X-antibodies? Yes. Aside from a few special cases, most Digimon acquire the antibody extrinsically. Which is where selection comes in. It may be sad, but we must accept that this trial bestowed upon us will lead to the evolution of Digimon as a species. Yeah, but then your names get super complicated. The X antibody completely nullifies the X program, but it does not last forever. After it has been used up, the X program will continue to act as a force for natural selection. Survivors must battle amongst themselves for the X antibody in order to stay alive. I see. So those Digimon just now were risking their lives in an attempt to acquire the antibody. How brutal. It's like a scene straight out of hell. Yeah, they've just shifted the resource crisis to a different resource. No, there's a trial bestowed upon us that we must overcome. The weak shall die. But if that is the divine law we must live by, I wish to at least make it so that they do not suffer. Yes, that is the most compassionate thing to do. Ah, yes, you are the group of mercy killings. Clearly the superior group. They can't be serious. Yeah, Dodomon's mad. Their thinking was never so extreme before they acquired the X antibody. Could the antibody itself be affecting their personalities? Yes. Most likely. There are plenty of examples of bodily changes having an impact on the personality, though they're all in human cases. I'm sensing the presence of others. Most likely, there are more Digimon who are after the X antibody lurking nearby. Justice must be served, so what we do will not change. If you try to stop us, we may end up in quite the rivalry. I guess we leave the collapsed digital space. Now what do we do? Oh, we're back in Akihabara.
これは私たちの世界ではない。
Actually, this is not Akihabara. This is a different alleyway. Oh, hey.
一緒に公安をやめよう。
組織へ抱いている違和感、おそらく君も同じ気持ちだと思ってね。
辞表ならすでに書いてあります。クレミ隊長が辞めてから公安は暴走している気がします。あの人がいた時は志を感じられたから。でもまさかシモンズ博士までは意外です。博士にとってデジモンは敵ではないのですか？
少し前の私はそう考えていた。デジモンの脅威に備えることが正義だと思っていた。しかし立場や状況が変われば正義の形も変質する。一つの正義に固執するとろくなことにならない。
今の公安が まさに固執していますね。
その通り。やはり君の感性は私が見込んだ通りだ。愛義王門と言ったか。クレミ隊長の知り合いが連れてきた実験対象。あのデジモンには間違いなく意志や感情があった。何より指示を出していた人間を信頼していた。だから認識を改めたのだよ。いや、彼らが教えてくれたと言ってもいい。デジモンと人間は分かり合えるのかもしれない。
We had an impact.
何がおかしい？
つくづく意外で、今の言葉は事実やデータというより博士の願望に聞こえたから。
科学とは本来人の願いや希望を叶えるためにある。結城博士ならそう言うだろうな。
The power of anime prevails.
私は戦争のための道具を作りたくはない。
戦争の道具？君たちの世界ではデジモンが争いを起こしたのですか？
Yes, it was quite tragic, actually.
客観的な事実としてその要因となったのは間違いない。勘違いしてほしくないのだが、少なくとも私はデジモンを恨んではいない。強制できる道はないのかと。
みんなが幸せになれる、そんな都合のいい未来などありません。
There is just no idealism left in you. You are the being of miracles. You have the most armor of plot armors. You have V's on your knees. I got distracted. What? Miracles is your power. The fact that you can't even believe in that is distressing, is depressing.
ざれ言では誰も救えない。やはり選別は必要ですよ。
You of all people should know and believe in the power of miracles, that there can be a perfect outcome. That is literally your role in existence.
この世界には不要なデジモンが多すぎる。その結果が君たちの未来です。
It's so weird painting these two as like not even antagonistic forces, but like as the genocide force.
やはり X プログラムは必要。パラレルモンの力を利用すれば効率的に選別ができます。
Just no, not the X supremacy.
効率的な選別？どういうことだ？不要な存在を別次元へ隔離する。それで全て解決します。
That sounds awful. I hate everything about that sentence.
バカな。そんなことが許されるとでも。
悪いですけど、議論をするつもりはないです。止めるつもりなら手加減はしません。
全く分かり合えそうにありませんね。
Not the tiniest bit.
彼らとの協力は難しいかも。
一つの正義に固執した結果があれだ。彼らは進化という言葉を使うが、それは環境に適応するための変化に他ならない。今ある己に固執する者に進化があるとは思えないがな。
And we're back. Oh, hey, look, it's Kuga. Oh, well, he's Oh, we're not a voice anymore. Kuga! Over here. Give us the data. Never. I'll never give it up. You mean to say that is where the research data on Parallelmon is stored? You must give that to us, now. Data on Parallelmon. That is just what we have been looking for. Hand that over, nice and easy. If we can make use of Parallelmon's ability to traverse space-time, we can isolate all lesser Digimon. So I still hate that, like, a lot. Silence! You will do no such thing! There are no lesser Digimon. Our lives are all equal. Oh? Then how do you propose to resolve the current situation we are in? Don't say something like steal from other timelines. By traveling through space-time, we can uncover the origins of the X program. That may allow us to find a way forward. I mean, the genocide faction has a definite, like, plan. Yours is just a big ol' maybe. I don't agree with either of them, but at least their plan is concrete. That's what you got? That's your plan? We don't have that kind of time. What will it matter if we find a solution after the world has already been destroyed? Enough! You are all making the same fundamental mistake. Parallelmon's data is not ours to begin with. These people risked their lives to obtain it, yet now you propose to take it by force? Words fail me! And he's running. Kuga, go, Asuna. Take him down. Drop kick him. Break his kneecaps. Of course the door spawns right there. Oh, here we are. Kuga, calm yourself. The settings are incorrect. You're so incompetent. I'm sorry, Dr. Simmons. Why do we give him a first name this time? He's always just been Kuga. Now we're labeling him Kuga Toya. Did we ever care about his first name? What's this we're seeing? A memory of Kuga's? I hate to admit it, but Simmons is the real deal. I just don't get it. Why should she have so much talent? A woman who became a scientist because of some anime? I will drop kick you. She has inspiration, and it's the greatest inspiration she could have. My love of science is so much greater than hers. Who are you to quantify that? I'd give my life if it meant contributing to scientific progress, and that's where you're stupid. That jealousy is unbecoming. Oh! Oh, it's the beginning! It's a very super early beginning. Cool. Oh, Jumbo Gamamon. Oh, you know what? That spiral in the ruined digital world, I think it's the place where Megamon first showed up, where you go spiraling up to the Metropolitan building. I think that's what that texture was. You just fly? Is that it? Why do you fly? That's weird. Locomon, how you doing? I should bring up my virus types. Shoot everywhere. Cthulhu everywhere. Nice. Really? Nothing? Oh, it's Grand Locomon. There are trains in the subway. This makes sense, actually. A lot of sense. There should be trains down here. This is where they belong. Huh. That's funny. And Puppetmon. Pinocchimon. Who dropped a puppet in the subway? Oh, it was actually too early? Haha, get stunned. The defense. Lead him. Excellent, that was a good crit. Next zone. What if I just did this? Let's see what happens if they hit me. Doesn't feel like nearly enough damage, but we'll see. Good. Defense, you're gonna use all delete. Scream Cannon, that's probably better, honestly. Single target damage. Very nice. No signals, just a door. Zap you. Spin to win. Tulu. Oh, still up? No, use an attack. That just might work. It worked. He deleted him. Zap you real quick. Take you out. Guns blazing. Mirror. We'll move on. No items. Just door. Nothing behind door, just door. More Kuga stuff.
私がいない間に君が作ったのはただの殺戮兵器。さすがに君も反省しただろう。外の廃墟は嫌でも目に入るだろうから。また私の助手に戻りなさい。私から言えるのはそれだけだ。
待て、なぜもっと攻めない。世界がこうなってしまったのは私が原因なんだぞ。
Uh-oh, that's just gonna trigger his inferiority complex.
うぬぼれるのよ、クガ君。
Oh, she's gonna also make him feel inferior.
もし君一人の力で世界がこうなったというなら上等だ。私一人の力でそれを元に戻してやろうじゃないか。今は猫の手を借りたいほど人手が足りない。猫くらいの助力はできるだろう。君に課せられた罪はその程度のものさ。ま、気楽にやるといい。
Literally just tells him, you're not that great. What you did is not that extreme. Now go clean up this mess. You think you're hot stuff, but you're actually nothing. Not your finest moment. Crossmon! Another Crossmon. And Hoomon. And Jumbo Gamamon again. And Marine Angemon. And items everywhere. Nope.
Yes.
Hit you. I wasn't looking up. Did you hear me mashing the trigger? This is the card game music. Why are we using it as the battle theme? We have other cool battle that did so little damage. This is for the card game, is it not? Why are you so tanky? Stop it. Why do you refuse to take damage? There we go. Slap him out of this guy. Jumbo Gamamon flying around like that's so funny. I guess he's supposed to be swimming, but it definitely looks weird.